All right, what's going on, everybody? We're here with the boy Marcos. Today is a very special day because Marcos is one of the students of mine that he did the bootcamp back in April, and he literally had crazy results. He was the #1 trader for FTMO, which is insane. Imagine that. He got funded and he was the #1 trader pretty much in the #1 funding company after the bootcamp, and he made around like 36%. So we definitely had to have the boy on, and I know that he's going to be able to provide a lot of value for you guys. So Marcos, pleasure to have you on, bro.
Thank you. Appreciate it, man.
So Marcos, how old are you?
I'm 32 right now.
32.
Yeah.
And more or less, how long have you been trading for?
I've been trading since pandemic, 2020. No lies. Like I never find like consistency on myself until I get to meet you on social media, and then I did a bootcamp.
Gotcha. So you weren't consistently before, then after you're consistent.
Pretty much, yeah. And I remember on the bootcamp that you even mentioned that just focus on this thing, and after 3-4 months, you're gonna see the results. And there you go.
Fire. I mean, you pulled up in an M8. Guys, this is crazy. This guy pulled up to do the podcast. I didn't even know. He in a brand new M8. I'm like, yo, how the hell did you get the M8? He's like, yo, after 36K payout, he put the down for the M8, which, bro, congrats again.
Thank you, bro. Appreciate it.
So tell us a little bit about before. So what were you doing before you started trading? So
before I started trading, I've been working also on the industrial nightlife. And then after the pandemic hit, Miami, everything was shut down, and then I get into trading.
I know they make good money, but the hours are crazy.
And then before that, I was serving. I was working as a server.
Oh, shit, I've done that before too. Good money, but it's a lot of
a lot of work. So who doesn't like freedom, like?
Yeah, of course. How did you transition from like the nightlife to trading? How did you stumble across trading?
Actually, when I took the decision, to be honest, it was really hard because I never find out being profitable, So after I took the class, then everything changed like 100%.
Before my class, like how did you?
I was super confused because a lot of people tell you like they never tell you what to really do on the market. But once when I get to you your bootcamp and I start analyzing my own chart the same way that you do, that's where literally everything changes. When you find market direction and all this kind of thing, bro, that's the real thing right there.
So what were like the main things you were struggling with, like market direction? Market direction. And
supply and demand is just insane, bro. I'm not gonna lie.
Like it was hard. You couldn't mark them?
Yeah. Before, gotcha. I was looking at the market as just support and resistance. And I remember you told me on the class, bro, forget about that, put on the side, just supply and demand, that's it.
Facts.
That's actually what I do.
So tell us a little bit about that, because it's crazy. #1 trader in FTMO, which is insane. Like that's a big title, bro. Like good shit to that.
Thank you. And I blow pretty much before that like 10 accounts. And then
10 accounts?
Yeah, and then I get to do your bootcamp, and I even told my girlfriend, like, I spend more or less like 15-20K doing bootcamps, class, this and that, and your bootcamp was the best thing that I could have done.
But it's literally insane. Like, that's crazy. Like, just your results are insane, both of you guys. So I have both of my students here. We got the other one that it's made over $100,000 pretty much since the bootcamp. We got this boy over here, which is #1 trader in FTMO. That speaks for itself. So after the bootcamp, like, pretty much tell us about your journey. So like, how long did it take you to get funded with FTMO? Like tell us pretty much about your journey after the bootcamp. Like how did it go?
After the bootcamp, it took me more or less like 3 to 4 months, I will say. Then stay on the chart every day, clocking in, clocking out the same way as you do. Like, bro, honestly, following your journey 100% and being consistent, like that's the real side right there.
Gotcha. So, okay, so it took you 4 months to be profitable after the bootcamp. So let's dive in deeper and analyze this, because there's probably an answer here that could help someone. So what do you think was the difference after the bootcamp? Like what was struggling to be profitable? What took you 4 months to be profitable pretty much? What was the switch that got you to
find the market direction?
Finding the market direction.
Yeah.
So it took you some time after the class.
And being consistent and being disciplined,
Gotcha. So like, what's the key now? What's maybe like a trick that you could give to the audience, like to find market direction? What's something that helps you?
First of all, if anybody's looking to get into your strategy, I will recommend 100% just first of all get into the indicator that you always playing about that, and then after that just stick to the same session, which is New York. That's what I did. That works for me. And after the big push, you already know that's where you have the supply and demand. That's it.
Facts. Previous session or your session, that's all you got to do.
That's what I got to do, yeah.
Facts. It's crazy. It's literally like both of you guys get the same entry. You guys are seeing like there's only one right entry with the strategy, right? So there's no like we have
That's
two.
it.
Yeah.
That's it. And if the pre-market doesn't set up, then that's it. You come back next day.
So it took you 4 months to get funded with FTMO. You said you blew about 10 challenges.
10 to 11, bro.
10 to 11.
More or less, yeah.
Gotcha. So when you got funded, tell us how you were able to secure the number one spot for the month. Like how was that month like, and tell us about that.
I will say it was one of my biggest months since I've been trading, and it was a big win to myself. I've been also texting you like for so long to get to meet you and tell you, bro, thank you so much. And I know you went through surgery and all that, but no lies, bro. It was you touching, the way that I do things in the market. So I really appreciate it.
No, of course, bro. That makes me feel good that like you pay for something and you actually get the value out of it. Like you get crazy results. But so like you said, that had to have been a big win for you. Like number one trader for pretty much the number one company. How did that feel like? Like tell us pretty much about the emotion and like people around you. How did they react to that?
I couldn't even believe it. When I actually get to make 10 grand out of 10% out of the 100K account is a lot. Especially when I come to work on a 9 or 5 jobs, making this kind of money for me was, like I say, it was a big win. And now from here to what's in the future is just learning up.
When did you quit your job in the journey? Tell us a little bit about that, because now you're pretty much a full-time trader, right?
Full-time trader, yeah.
Congrats, bro. Every trader that's watching right now is looking up to you as well, because you're number one trader and you're full-time trader. That's the goal for everyone. So
Monday to Friday, that's what I do. Looking at the markets, and that's it. And I get to enjoy my life. I don't work full-time for nightclubs, but I still being with them very much, been helping them whatever I had to do. But more or less, that's what Monday to Friday, that's full-time trade. That's what I do.
Gotcha. And when did you pretty much like transition into full-time trading?
After my first payout, man.
After your first payout, yeah. Gotcha. So you're able to like ease the brake a little bit.
Yeah, it was a hard decision for myself, but yeah.
Gotcha. But it's always good because now, I mean, you pretty much had a nice payout, so I'm pretty sure you got some cushion, and then now you could trade like a lead, and you got something that works. So you got a skill set that no one can take away from you.
Nobody can take away from you. Yeah, that's true. That's something that I always say.
So tell us, what did you do with your payout? So break it down. What did you do? How much was your payout? What size account did you have?
$36,000, and the first $25,000 that I took and I put on the down payment. I called my guy because before that I had a M4 competition.
Gotcha, nice.
And I told him, listen, this is happening right now. I'm coming to you after that. I'm gonna give you 25 bands for the MA competition. He was like, oh, fuck, let's do it, bro.
That's fucking wild. That's insane. And what did you do with the rest of the money? Did you like save it, pay off some debt?
No, I mean, thanks God that I'm not coming from, debts and all that. After that, I saved the money for sure, and then I'm actually funded 200K with FTMO with the 100K that I already had. So what I did was buy another account. Now I'm 200K funded with FTMO.
Gotcha. So you got another account after your big payout, and you worked on that, exactly. And you got funded again.
Yeah.
Oh, so you're consistently profitable. Congrats, man.
Yeah, man. Thank you. 200K right now. So I'm going for at least top 3. I will say by January, yeah.
I mean, if you think about it, you made 36%?
36%.
With 100K. Now, if you make 36% now with 200K,
yeah,
the same percentage, you're talking about a lot of money. You're talking about almost $80,000.
Almost, yeah.
Which is insane. So let's talk about a little bit of your goals. What are your goals now for the new year, trading-wise and outside of trading?
Honestly, I don't really think about the future in money-wise. I will definitely say that just keep trading. One of the things that really helped me out was not to think about money, to be honest. Like, I kind of feel like people, when they come to trade, they always been thinking about how much money you're gonna make, Myself, what I always think is just keep trading, keep learning every day, because there's always something to learn. That's it, bro. I'm gonna keep trading, and that's it. I'm not even looking for the money.
Gotcha. And more or less, like, how many trades are you taking a week? Like,
if the market's giving me the opportunity, the setup that I'm looking for, I'll take 1 trade per day. That's it. Stop loss hit, I come back next day. That's it.
Gotcha. That's the key, being disciplined.
That's the key, being, yeah, exactly.
And how long did it take you to be able to actually like have that discipline and follow that? Because that's something that everyone struggles with.
I will say definitely like more. It took me like 24 months, which is 2 years.
2 years to get that down pat.
To get that done, yeah.
Gotcha.
And after the bootcamp, everything changed pretty much. I get to adapt myself to what I already know, and then I put a lot of things on the side, and I then adjust my US strategy with the knowledge that I already have, you know.
Gotcha. Yeah, you implement it.
Exactly. Yeah.
That's fire. That's good. That's insane, man. Congrats. That's literally awesome. It makes me super happy.
Thank you. Appreciate it, man.
Gosh, bro. And you said you're always learning. So do you still like study the market daily? Like, what do you do?
What I like to do every day, let's say I'm not taking any position today because the market is not giving me the opportunity to take a position. I like to still identify any other markets and see, you know, the market direction. But that's it. I don't really trade any other pair. What I only trade is gold, and you know, if the gold is not giving me the opportunity to trade the day that I'm gonna trade, then I'll jump into another pair, and then I'll just study the market direction. That's it.
Gotcha.
But I don't take the trade because that's not on my trading plan.
Gotcha. So you're very disciplined. You stay to one pair. You're
one
just
pair. That's it.
That's awesome. And would you say that what helped you like hone in on that discipline? Like, because that's what everyone struggles with. They jump from pair to pair, over trade. So like, what helps you be disciplined in the charts?
Not on the chart, but I will say the amount of money that I spent myself, it was crazy to think. But yeah, I definitely say to myself like, this thing I'm gonna make it work. After I did your bootcamp, and after I spent crazy amount of money, I spent over $15,000. So I will say like $20,000 to $23,000. So I say, listen, I'm gonna make this thing work. I'm gonna stick to one thing, and I will respect it. You know. Just keep doing the same thing every day. That's always what I always recommend to people, you know, like, because people think that they don't even believe you, you know, but until you show them what you've been doing, then they're gonna come to you and they're gonna say, oh man, that's really true, and that's what really happened to me, you know. I met a lot of people like they've been trading for so long, until I get them to show your strategy or your videos from YouTube. They're like, dude, this is insane, you know.
Yeah. So yeah. So people don't really believe it.
They don't really believe it, bro.
So how was it like when you first started trading with your family? Like, and maybe if you have a wife or girlfriend.
Actually, it's even think about that. I've been trading since 2020, and even my family they don't live here in Miami. You know, they live in New York. When I tell them that's what I actually do, they look at me like I'm a crazy guy. You know, like.
Yeah, they don't find it.
They don't. Yeah, exactly.
So you're from like a Hispanic background?
Venezuelan.
Venezuela, gotcha. So like it's not normal for them to like make money from the computer at home.
Exactly. Yeah.
Gotcha.
It's crazy to think about that, but yeah.
And what about now that you tell them that number one trader, you take out the car? How is that like?
That feeling was great, bro. I'm not gonna lie. I remember calling my brother like to show him what I just got from the dealer, and then he was like, bro, I cannot believe it, you know.
And your family, how did they react to that?
They were just super happy about that.
Got you.
So, and, you know, super proud, to be honest.
So now they definitely see like your vision.
The results, yeah, the vision and everything.
They're more supportive now, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, a lot more. Actually, on my girl, you know, like she's always been since day one on this thing with me.
Gotcha. That's very important, having someone that's by your side that's supportive, because if you have someone that's...
You know what was really crazy? That when you start this journey, like people, they don't really think, you know, they don't really believe in you, you know, like they always look at you like, no, you're crazy, you're going to spend a lot of money, or you're going to have a lot of people that they're going to come to you and they're going to tell you like, I spend this much money, you know, I spend money on crypto, I don't believe in none of these things until they really see your results, you know, and that's where the sauce is. So people, they will believe you, and then when they see the actual result that you really got from the markets.
So that's key there. So what would you say to someone watching at home that maybe their girlfriend or their family doesn't believe in them, and that said exactly what you just said to them, and they're like, they feel bad? What advice would you give to them?
For everybody, I will definitely recommend for everybody that's actually starting on this journey is number one is being 100% disciplined into the markets. Get your risk management point. That's what actually is going to help you out, and just keep doing the same thing every single day, and supply and demand. That's literally it.
But okay, that's definitely key. Everything that you mentioned there is key. Now, what advice would you say, like if their family's telling them, oh, like you're not going to get anywhere with trading? How you said, like if they're like
you have to push it. You know, like everything that you do in life, it has a purpose. You know, so you don't have to do things to prove to anybody, but just for yourself, you know. When you make those wins, then you're gonna see people following you, you know, and that's when they're gonna believe in you.
Gotcha. So it's pretty much it's key to just believe in yourself.
Believe in yourself. Wake up every day, be the best version of yourself, and that's it, bro. That's
gotcha.
it.
That's key, exactly. The best version of yourself. So it's important to always just like focus on yourself.
And no matter what you're going through, you know, I see a lot of people. I'm gonna put yourself as an example. You know, you're coming from cancer, right? So you've been fighting yourself with this thing, and then look at you. You've been through a lot of things, and then for a great trait that you are, you know, nowadays. So no, everybody is able to do this kind of things. So I'm really, you know, proud of you of everything that you have done, and then pretty much all the knowledge that you bring into the community is insane. Nobody's giving this much knowledge or this much value on YouTube for free like this. I'm telling you, it's insane, bro.
Bro, I promise you guys, I'm not paying to say this. But it's honestly, it's true though. Honestly, like I feel like I just try to provide as much value as I can, and I feel like it's with the years I've come up with a strategy that's definitely works. I try to make it as accurate as possible, and I'm seeing that not only am I able to have results, but my students as well. So that's what's key.
That's actually key. A lot of people, they always asking me, they ask me like for any class or anything, and I told them, listen, I don't do any class, but if you want to learn, just go through Jordan's video. You're gonna learn a lot from there. And then they come back to me and they tell me, bro, no way, this is insane. So
it's true. Honestly, I promise you, I don't hide anything. Everything is there, right?
Everything is there.
You took the bootcamp. Do I hide anything or no?
Nothing at all, bro. Like,
exactly.
It was amazing, to be honest, bro.
Gotcha, bro. That's fire. And how long do you see yourself like trading for a long time? Do you don't see yourself giving up on trading, or do you have like any other business in mind? Like what do you have in mind?
I'm actually right now I'll be looking to do something else, you know, to have more or less like cash flow for myself. But I don't see myself stop trading. After you get these, you know, as you mentioned, not discipline, but the skill set that you have, taking money out of the market, bro, it's just insane. So why would you stop doing it, you know?
Facts. No one could take it away from you.
Exactly. So me, honestly, what I will do is definitely diversify the money, and then, you know, keep trading. That's it.
Smart. So you always, it's like a hobby. It's a skill set. Why would you not capitalize on the skill set?
Take advantage of it, you know?
Gotcha. And what are some of your hobbies? Like, what do you like to do outside of trading?
I like to work out.
Just came from the gym.
Just came from the gym, yeah, exactly. That's it, you know. Like, I have 2 dogs, 2 amazing dogs. I like to spend, you know, a lot of time with them, and that's it.
Gotcha. So just chill, no going out.
Chill, yeah. I don't even drink, to be honest.
Oh crap, nice.
So yeah.
So the nightlife was just for work. You weren't like in the nightlife.
Exactly, yeah.
Gotcha.
That's crazy, you know, because being on nightlife for so long, and then not even being able not to drink, but not liking to drink, you know, that's something different. So yeah.
That's good though. That would have been a bad combination. Like liking to drink in the nightlife, that would have been bad.
And then imagine you working nightlife and then, you know, get into the drink or being drunk and then on the market. That's gonna help you. It's gonna fuck up your psychology.
It's not gonna be on point.
Exactly.
What do you think you'd be doing if you weren't trading right now? Like, what do you think you'd be doing?
I'd probably be looking for another job, or maybe get 2 jobs to make the amount of money that I could make from the markets. So
the main thing for you for trading is the money, right?
Yes. When it comes to try to live I'm not gonna say a lifestyle, but as you know, living here is not as cheap as stuff. I'm the person that I came from nothing, you know, from back in the days. I came from nothing, and then being able to make this kind of money and get to, you know, have this kind of skill set to get money from the market. Then if I don't trade, to be honest, I'll definitely be looking to have at least 2 jobs per day to live in Miami, you know.
Yeah, Miami is very expensive. I mean, bro, you got a nice car, you have a nice apartment, you're really down the street. What a coincidence.
So
insane.
It's insane.
Gotcha. So I mean, you're very like driven. So you definitely want to have like a nice life.
A nice life, yeah.
Gotcha. So a good thing you got into trading.
Everybody wants to have a lifestyle, you know, a good lifestyle. So definitely, yeah.
Okay. And along your journey, because honestly, it seems very nice now. You have nice withdrawals, you have a nice car, nice apartment. But when you first started trading, I'm pretty sure that it wasn't all nice. So it wasn't all nice, right? Yeah. So when was there a time that you felt like you wanted to give up on trading?
I'm not gonna say I wanted to really give up on trading, but I told myself that I need to give myself a little bit more time. You know, I went probably like twice or even once on dark mode for a couple of months, but every day, you know, putting the time on the markets, and that's it. You know.
Gotcha. And would you say the dark mode helped you out? Like, how was the dark mode?
When it comes to get away from the market, and let's say you're not mentally good, that's not a good that's not good for yourself to be on a computer or be on trading. If you have like problems in personal life and everything, it's better to stay away. You know, think about yourself, and then when everything is going smooth in your life, then you come back. You know, so I would say, or even you know, any advice that I will give to people is if you're going through something, it's better that you get your things fixed and then you do whatever you really want to do. You know.
Facts. Yeah, because you need to have your psychology on point to trade.
Exactly.
You show up to trade with the wrong psychology,
then you're done.
Yeah. Has it happened to you where you show up to trade with the wrong psychology and everything just goes south?
Actually, I will not say that I had. I was going through something, but definitely the psychology. If you don't have a good psychology behind you, then it's not gonna work. To be honest with you. On top of that, I was really struggling with risk management until I definitely realized how to handle risk management. That's when I even told myself like, you need to have because you know what, if even in real life, we apply those things, you know, like risk management. Because when you want to do a business, you always have to think about how much money, you know, you want to invest and how much money you're going to lose. So I kind of feel like here in Miami, a lot of people, they're going to come to you, they're going to tell you, oh, you want to do something, and then, yeah, let's do this business. You give me X amount of money, and then you're going to make this much money. But they will never tell you how much money you're going to lose. So that's the key. That was one of the keys for me to really understand psychology and then risk management on the side. You know, like when you have those things 100%, it's gonna go well. You know, along with your training plan.
Facts. The risk management helps with the psychology, because if you know that you're risking correctly and you're not over leveraging,
exactly,
you're gonna be at peace. But if you know that you're gonna blow your account if it hits stop loss, your psychology is gonna be horrible.
It's gonna be horrible. Yeah.
So now, would you say, how long did it take you in your journey to have those in point? Your technical, well, those three things: your technicals, your psychology, and your forgot the name, but the one that we just mentioned. How long did it take you to have those three things in point?
Good amount of time, bro. To be honest, like I will definitely say over a year. To be honest.
Over a year? No, that's a short time, man. It took me about 3 years to have all those on point.
I'm not gonna say that I lose that much money, but I was able to spend crazy amount of money into the market until I realized that without risk management and the right psychology behind you, then you're not gonna make it.
Facts.
So I kind of feel like people they had to struggle with this thing. You know, in order for you to be profitable on the market, you had to struggle first, and then you know, every people that I really ask about their journey, all of them, they always struggle. You know, if you don't struggle, then I feel like you're not gonna make it.
Facts. The struggle is what helps you work on the psychology, because after hitting the same bump so many times, you're like, I gotta change something, because if not, you're gonna keep hitting the same bump.
That's true.
And that's where like what makes the people like yourself profitable and not profitable. People that just give up and then quit, versus the people that stick to it. They analyze what they did wrong, they work on it, and then they get the results.
And they get the result. Yeah.
Facts. Insane, bro. So let's see. So let's end with this. Marco, where's Marcos in 5 years? Where do you see yourself in 5 years, trading and outside of trading?
I see myself in 5 years being, you know, full-time trader with my family. You know, we're all together. They live in New York. I'm planning to move in the future to New York. And as I said, just I see myself diversifying the money that I have, you know, putting some, you know, opening some business around, and that's it. I'm gonna keep trading, enjoy, you know, life, and that's I will say that's the main thing for myself, you know, that trading gives me the availability to to do whatever they want and when I want.
Got you. That freedom.
The freedom, yes.
Insane, bro. Yo, it was a pleasure to have you, Marcos.
Thank you. Appreciate it, man.
Appreciate it, man.
Thank you.
All right, guys. So you guys heard it from the #1 trader from FTMO himself. You guys see that the main thing is psychology, the strategy, and just having the discipline, which goes along with our psychology. So I hope you guys were able to take a lot of value from this interview. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.